Hi everyone, this is Michael from Blue Road Home Studio, and as you can tell by the music, 'tis the season for sleigh bells. I am here with an updated tutorial on how you can find free sleigh bells in Logic, but I'm also going to give you two other options that are third-party plugins that you can download for free, just in case you want some different options or in case you're not using Logic. So, without further ado, let's dive into Logic and into the land of zeros and ones. It's actually pretty easy now to find the sleigh bells in Logic. You just create a software instrument and we'll just go down to Logic's own sampler. We'll use the multi-sample stereo and we'll open that up, and all we do is we just go down to the factory. We go to the drums and percussion, and it'll be under percussion and single instruments. And here you will see we have sleigh bells vintage and sleigh bells. I'm just going to go ahead and open the sleigh bells. You guys can decide which ones you like better. It's a lot easier to find than in the old ESX24. They were kind of hidden in there, so it's a little nicer now. So I'm just going to hit middle C on my keyboard. Yeah, it's pretty authentic sounding, and with these, they're tuned the same all the way over the keyboard, so, or all up and down the keyboard. So you can hit multiple notes and it's the same tuning. So for this one, I actually kind of hit 3 notes together. And I think that gives you a little bit of a more authentic sound of the sleigh bells, more authentic as to what you would probably hear in a soundtrack or a score. Now, if you want another option, you can go to Spitfire Audio. I'll have a link in the description. They're a great company. They have a lot of very interesting and fantastic orchestral libraries, but they also have these libraries called labs, and all the labs are free to download. You don't have to own any of their stuff. You can just literally go and you can download these labs. And there's a lot of them actually. You can see here, these are all of the free labs that you can download. They call them labs, but these are all the instruments that you can download. And there's actually some really interesting things in here. So I'm not endorsed by Spitfire, but I encourage you to go and download these because they're free and they're very nice about offering them. So for me, I'm gonna go to my menu here. You'll have a menu here if you download multiple labs. You go to percussion and then you go to sleigh bells. Again, you could just download the sleigh bells if you want, whatever you want to do. It's your call. And this is actually the expression. I'm going to turn that up. I won't get into the interface too much. You can figure that out if you download it. So now this is middle C. And these are actually pitched. See? Somewhat pitched. They do have some... They have some different kind of sounding sleigh bells in here. Because these are pitched, I would just go with an octave to get kind of like a multiple sound. And you can also play around with the reverb, which I think will make kind of makes them sound a little more authentic to what you would probably normally hear. They actually sound pretty good, but the best sounding ones that I found, and I will say this, the one thing is you will need a version of Contact, and I think you can use Contact's free version for this. It's a company called Fracture Audio. Again, I'll have the links in the description. And this won't show up in your normal libraries. This is one of those downloads, one of those sample libraries that you have to look for in your files, and you just download them to wherever you keep your sample libraries. You can see Fracture Sounds. I have Fracture Sounds Sleigh Bell here. And they actually have a couple. There's Instant Christmas and then there's sleigh bells, but I'll just show you the sleigh bells. You can play around with the other stuff. Again, middle C. I think those actually sound the best. These actually have different hit sounds, so you could mess around with these. But I think the middle C one actually sounds the most authentic. And you can go and you can mess around with the tightness, the reverb, the width, or whatever you like. You could just download this and have fun. All right, everyone, I hope this video was helpful for you. If it was, please take a minute to like it. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and you can ring the bell if you want further notifications of when I release further tutorials and production videos, and all of my social links are below. Until then, have a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, stay safe, Happy Holidays to all of you, and thanks for watching. Keep producing music, and keep on being creative.